Hey, I must say that's a pretty good intro too.
Man, we killing them with the intro game. All gotta admit, we got the best intros over here on the Keep It P podcast.
that
This is what it is.
that flopping around like the fish, like that.
Man, it's the hopping for me.
The
Like
hop in the all in the line. The whole thing is funny, man.
ah,
So body deodorant, is that a thing? I didn't know that until today. I was today years old when I found out that there was body deodorant. TZ on a previous episode informed us that there was body deodorant, a body deodorant. So we gonna check it out. We gonna see what the battery. It says maybe you
who's
actually
the
smell.
funky mother suckers that need it?
Let's go see. Let's see if it's implied because you know when you make an article, you're usually speaking to people, maybe even a specific group, right?
Right.
Uh,
Whoa, who is your target market?
yeah, your target audience. Yes. Okay. See, so it'll reveal itself, right?
It will.
It says, "Why are whole body deodorants suddenly everywhere? Maybe you actually smell fine." Karen Landman, MD. So this was written by a doctor. Okay. All right. Here we go. It
Is
says,
this doctor been paid?
I don't know. It says,
Mm,
okay, well let's read about it. It says Karen Laird, MD, is a senior reporter covering public health, emerging infectious diseases, and the health workforce and health justice at Vox. Karen is trained as a physician, researcher, and epidemiologist, and has served as a disease detective at U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention. So that's a little bit about Karen. Okay, Karen with a K.
mm. She sounded like she was one of them pandemics
Right,
pushers.
right. The whole body deodorants are upon us. They are not entirely a new concept. Axe body spray leads the fusion of fragrances. Excuse me, and deodorants and been singing nostrils since 1983. And in 2018, Lumi created an OGBYN. Lumi created by an OGBYN came on the scene for pits, privates, and beyond. So let's think about that.
Pits, privates, and beyond.
But it was an OBGYN that made this. So does that mean that they seen so many funk boxes that
Ugh,
they seen a need in the market for a product and capitalize?
that
I put to
is
come
what
on.
happened.
Did I crack that open?
You cracked it wide open, and the problem is too many of y'all was cracking it wide open and stanking.
Oh man. The Spring Legacy brands jumped on the board with the Masse and started in 2024, along with Secret Dove, Old Spice, and Native launch whole body products consumers can apply sticks, sprays, and creams. Ooh, what the funk is going on?
What the funk is happening?
It's either at best an absurd comical money grab or at worst a concerning phenomenon of your health. Sweating is a human superpower, she says. Few other species can use sweat to avoid overheating. It says the different kinds of body parts make different kinds of sweat, and different kinds of sweat smell. Not all sweat is created equal. Human bodies have two kinds of sweat glands. That are not producing the exact same thing. Procreant sweat glands are typically concentrated in places where hair grows during puberty, armpits, groin, and butt. These glands make a waxy substance that certain bacteria love to eat, and it is this byproduct of the microbial banquet that create a musky aroma amongst common associated with body odor. The sweat in our armpits is different a quiet area, and the sweat covering your body. So the biologists, anthropologists who studied sweat at Massachusetts, that's because your body is recovering from estrin sweat glands, who produce more watery, salty liquid that less than appealing to bacteria, but does not bang up job for keeping us cool. Okay, so basically what you're saying is the sweat on your forehead, all of that is the regular sweat. Your armpits, your bowels, your butt crack is the other sweat. I
Where
guess,
there's hair.
but
But
I guess there has to be a caveat for your feet too, though,
I was
because
about to say, because I'm not smelling that. Right. Hold
your
on.
your feet,
Under boobage.
yeah, there is a rolls and the rolls. You know what I'm
Come on
saying?
now.
So
Belly button.
It says deodorant and antiperspirants aren't the same. Over the counter products available to combat sweat typically do one or two things. They either prevent sweat glands from producing sweat to begin with, antiperspirants, or they're changing the smell of the sweat. Deodorant. Antiperspirants block sweat pores using one of the aluminum components, blah, 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 blah. Da, 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 da. It says
Oh yeah,
application.
I forgot. Yeah, there is aluminum in deodorant. So if
So
y'all
that maybe y'all should
don't
get y'all
know,
some of that root work.
yeah,
And
go ahead.
I'm like, times I know root work for worker on the go. I be watching way too much of that. Root work. I gotta give me some root work. I'm telling you.
You
Anyway,
won't.
um, it goes on to say most people actually need full body do most people need full body deodorant? With the exception of improperly labeled products, most whole body deodorants can do whatever it is to do without hijacking the body's cooling system. Still, before people decide to fork over money yet another cosmetic product, is it worth thinking about whether sweat from behind your knees, your skin folds, or even your nether regions is actually a problem in need of a solution? I know what that solution is.
You're
Wash
stinking,
wash more often.
man. You're stinking. Well,
Listen,
the thing that they're saying is, then your body can't defend against this and
man,
that and whoopty, but you got bacteria eating on your funk.
that can't be true because we live in testaments of that. I don't know nobody who takes more baths than black people, and I'm washing the bacteria off every damn day. So like, sometimes twice.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I don't get it. I mean, what? What are you saying?
If you want bacteria eating at your ball sack, go ahead, P.
Right. After all, products are meant to target odors from underarm sweat rather than take away at odors due to appersant sweat in the groin, not something casual contacts typically perceive because groins are usually under a few layers of fabric and feet away from others' noses. The ethering sweat elsewhere on the body, which is largely inoffensive to most noses, is not. Yes, they are. Yep, they
Yes, they
are.
are,
Yeah,
man.
they are. That's listen, white people. Sometimes we say you smell like wet dog, and that's just the sweat that you ain't washed off in a couple days.
I promise, stinking over there, funky.
Yeah, so I don't know about your nose, who doctor, and in the line that you've in. Obviously, you got a nice nose to do what you do. Your nose is you you
But
got
obviously, the OGBYN who created the product has a different nose.
exactly, and thinks that y'all need to do since y'all ain't gonna wash. Maybe y'all will just put this on.
At, that's what they hoping. At least you'll do. At least they'll put this on. Hopefully, we know. But the problem is, they don't even use lotion. So then you asking them to use a lotion when they don't naturally use lotion unless it's some wrinkle cream.
Right. After all, these it says just bathing should take care of whatever quote unquote problem you think you have. And if you need to be
You
throwing
think?
more of your microbials than the simple daily shower, best say it's probably your perception of your smell that's the problem and not actually the smell. Why do you gotta smell?
No, you might want to change your diet. You might want to clean yourself better just because you got in the water and you didn't actually clean yourself with said washcloth or apparatus. Yeah, I think that's a problem. Some folk might need an extra cleansing in the nether regions of the puss.
And this article, you can tell who they're talking to already.
You can.
It's a lot of explaining we don't do.
Y'all don't wash in the booty crack. You just wash on the buttock surface, the gluteus maximus, but you leave the anus. You have to wash your
Well, it
anus.
says hygiene norms can be manipulated to make money off you. Can they? Body odor exists on a
Hey, they're
spectrum.
talking about the mainstream, the lamestream telling everybody it's okay to take a shower once a week. In fact, they're saying it's harmful for you to take a shower every day. They're pushing that narrative. I wonder who's pushing that narrative. Maybe the multi-billion dollar market now of whole body deodorants.
Right. The body odor exists on a spectrum. At one end of the spectrum includes smells that are globally recognized as gnarly, much as broad human consensus that sewage and dead animals have offensive aromas. So yes, humans can smell quite bad. As early as first century BC, the Roman poetic Catullus just he's contemporary for a grim goat housed in his armpits and it never got laid. Okay, well, yeah, that's y'all though. We don't those
Like you
stories.
already said, who was they going for? You didn't say there was. Remember back in Africa, there was the African booty snatchers was out there funky. Or you remember the slave? They was in there just stanging up the blade. No, you didn't say that. You said the Roman dude was so funky, he never got no puss. That's what
America,
you just said.
Americans can be particularly easy marks for advertising campaigns that promise uh, conspicuous hygiene. The National Particular Association between Cleanliness and Godliness, imported by the Puritans and the Quakers centuries ago, helped personal odor become particularly strong signifier of moral, physical, and racial purity in the U.S. early in the nation's history. No,
Don't
y'all
forget.
didn't.
Come on, fam. I was getting ready to say, come on, fam. The Moors, nah, we didn't teach you nothing. We didn't teach you how to clean up and what soap was. Nah, that wasn't us.
But yeah, well, it says that this idea led to olfactory discrimination against Black Americans, creating a particularly strong incentive to smell clean as a strategy for acceptance into our protection from white society. They have also been used to disparage immigrants with the different diets and fragrance aromas norms as diseased or low status for years. Oh, well, okay, so that's a
You
lot.
can't be smelling like fresh rancid goat, fam, and think that's cool. Cause no, you trying to pressure us to assimilate. Cause ain't nobody eating cats around here, cuz. So you can't smell like little feline Garfield that been murdered 2 weeks ago. We don't want to smell like that, P. You don't. You're making us change up our cultures. Nah, cuz hold on, fam. When in Rome, do as the Romans. So if you want to come here, cousin, we got certain classifications and things that we do that you got to do. What is you talking about? You don't come over here and try to change what we got going on.
See, this is I don't get this. It says, and this last one to just this to sum it up. Whether you buy it or not, it's worth thinking about what it means to reject all of your body's natural smells, not just the most offensive ones, the fundamental odors unique to each of us. not the stuff coming out of our armpits, but the rest of the aromas of our body. It's part of our identity. I don't identify with any odors on my body. I don't. Now I know I I get must. I could go out and work and get musty, but I'm not gonna be musty around people for long. Nobody who gonna smell that unless it's like my partner or something like that. And that might be a quick joke, but we joking about that when I'm getting in the shower.
Well, what I think they're talking about is this. You ever had a chick that stole your shirt, P, and she won't give it back because she says it smells like you?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're talking about with your each individual smell. Like
All
I
right.
know I could probably
That's
sell
the
my
pheromone.
personal body odor,
Yeah,
cuz
that's like the pheromones. Okay,
you
pheromone.
understand what I'm that's what see they're trying to say that without they don't know how to explain it, P. So that's what they were trying to say, fam.
Yeah, we got pheromones and all that, but I don't identify nothing, no, my body with no type of smell like that. Like, and I, other people do, the people around you, like, my daughter told me like a shirt smell like me, or, like, yeah, I get that.
That's what I'm saying. So you
But
got
that's
that.
about it though.
That is
And,
it. That is the
and,
only one.
and that's usually a mix of what you're used to wearing, like your deodorant or something like that, or your cologne. Really? Really?
I'd go with you on the deodorant part because there's a lot of times I wasn't wearing cologne and chicks is just stealing my clothes, P, because it smell like you. Like get my stuff back, fam.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, it smell like you.
It's a symphony of subtle smells that make you who you are and help people who love you and spend time with you
Oh,
identify you.
okay.
Why would you mess that up? Well, it's not what
No,
nah
you talking
nah
about see you overlapping. See,
nah
that's white
nah.
supremacy right there.
Yeah. Nah, fam. Mm-mm. Nah. We don't smell like that, dog. That's where the difference is, man. I ain't gonna hold you though.
Hey, and even in there though, fam, they try to tell you black people, you too clean. Did you hear? Did you people when they try to slander us like you too clean, black people? If you want to be more white, you got to stop being so clean now.
I'm telling you, all that cleaning you're doing. All
And
right,
you
man.
trying to be next to godliness too? See, that's why they know. That's why you're really scared. That's why, because you know that we close to godliness, and you know it ain't in your culture, it ain't in your DNA to be clean.
Straight up. Let me go get Cherry and then we'll come back.
You said subscribe for the vibe.
Oh, subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike, comment your vomit, share if you care about getting black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we own, Jones. And just to bring in your little funky ass home. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the doha for shoha. You already know. Get in the tub, fam. Wash that thing, fam. That's what you,
Please,
that's what you
please
need to
do.
do. Please
Y'all
watch
stay.
it.
Savage Media.
Music TV.
Hold on. I was gonna cut it off, but everybody in that video looked like they stank. I had to say that. Everybody looked like they stank, and then the eyes was like, ugh, I could smell you. The little girl, like, ugh, I can
Yeah.
smell you. Then the dude rolled his eyes like, ugh, what is that?